Have you ever wondered why humanity is so determined to return to the moon after more than 50 years away from its surface? At first glance, this decision may seem like a nostalgic step backward, instead of a bold leap toward Mars and deep space exploration. But the truth behind this return is far more strategic than most people imagine when they hear about the Artemis missions. The moon is not the final destination of this new era of exploration, but the beginning of something much greater for humanity. For the first time in history, space agencies are not planning short visits but long stays that will prepare humans to live beyond Earth. Returning to the moon is part of a carefully designed plan to teach humanity how to survive away from its home planet. Earth's gravity is one of the greatest obstacles to deep space travel because escaping it demands enormous amounts of energy and fuel. The moon offers a unique advantage because its gravity is much weaker, making launches into deep space far easier and more efficient. This means future missions to Mars and beyond may first depart from the lunar surface instead of Earth. But the importance of the moon goes far beyond physics and fuel efficiency for rockets. Scientists have discovered that the lunar surface hides resources that could sustain human life for long periods. One of the most important findings is water ice trapped in permanently shadowed craters near the lunar poles. This ice can be transformed into drinking water, breathable oxygen, and even rocket fuel through processes already tested on Earth. In practical terms, the moon could become humanity's first refueling station in space. Imagine spacecraft traveling millions of kilometers stopping at the moon to refill before continuing their journey. This is not science fiction, but part of real planning for the future of space exploration. Living on the moon will also allow scientists to study how the human body reacts to low gravity over extended periods. The moon's gravity is about 1/6 of Earth's, creating the perfect environment to simulate future life on Mars. Radiation exposure is another critical factor that can be studied safely while still being close enough to Earth for support. Communication with Earth takes only seconds, allowing quick responses to emergencies and technical problems. This makes the moon the safest place to learn how to live outside Earth before attempting longer journeys. There is also the possibility of building structures directly from lunar soil using advanced construction technologies. Scientists are developing ways to turn lunar dust into bricks and protective shelters through three-dimensional printing. These structures could shield astronauts from radiation and extreme temperature variations without materials from Earth. Step by step, the moon transforms from a distant rock into humanity's first construction site beyond our planet. International partnerships are forming because many nations understand the importance of establishing a presence on the moon. The Artemis Program represents a global effort to prepare humanity for deeper exploration of space. Learning to live independently from Earth is essential if humans ever hope to become a multi-planet species. Without mastering survival on the moon, missions to Mars would remain extremely risky and unsustainable. Permanent lunar bases may one day operate like small research cities, focused on solving the challenges of off-world life. Scientists, engineers, and astronauts will work together to test life support systems and survival strategies. Over time, stays on the moon may extend from weeks to months and eventually to years. At that moment, humanity will no longer be confined to a single world. The psychological impact of knowing humans live beyond Earth may change how we see our place in the universe. Children growing up in this era may see the moon not as a distant object, but as a real place where people live and work. The moon is also an ideal location for powerful telescopes, shielded from Earth's radio interference. Observatories placed on the far side of the moon could study the universe with unprecedented clarity. This could help answer fundamental questions about the origins and structure of the cosmos. While the public sees rockets and astronauts, scientists see laboratories, fuel stations, and research centers. They see the first chapter of humanity's expansion into the solar system. Returning to the moon is not about repeating history, but about starting something entirely new. The Apollo missions proved we could visit the moon, but Artemis aims to prove we can stay there. This difference changes everything about the purpose of lunar exploration. The moon becomes a training ground for independence from Earth's constant support. Astronauts will learn how to recycle air, water, and resources with minimal external supply. These lessons are essential for any future mission that travels far from Earth. Mistakes made on the moon can be corrected quickly, while mistakes on Mars could be fatal. This proximity gives researchers the confidence to test bold technologies and survival methods. The moon also allows for testing advanced robotics that can assist humans in construction and maintenance. Robots may prepare habitats before astronauts even arrive, making lunar living safer and more efficient. Over time, these technologies could be used on Mars and other destinations. The Moon serves as a proving ground where new ideas can be tested under real space conditions. As lunar operations grow, transportation between Earth and the Moon may become routine. Regular travel would mark the beginning of humanity's true presence beyond its home world. This gradual normalization of space travel could redefine the future of civilization. The Moon may also become a center for mining rare materials that are difficult to find on Earth. These materials could support advanced technologies both in space and back on our planet. Economic activity on the Moon may one day become part of the global economy. This possibility is another reason why many countries are investing in lunar missions. The Moon is closer than any other celestial body, making it the perfect place to begin this transformation. Every challenge solved there brings humanity one step closer to surviving elsewhere. The harsh lunar environment forces scientists to develop solutions for extreme conditions. These solutions will be necessary for survival on Mars and beyond. Over time, humanity may build a network of outposts, starting with the Moon and extending outward. Each outpost would serve as a stepping stone for deeper exploration. This vision begins with understanding why the Moon is so important right now. The Moon is not simply a destination, but the foundation of a much larger plan. Without it, the dream of becoming a multi-planet species would remain distant and uncertain. By returning to the Moon, humanity begins practicing how to leave Earth permanently. The lessons learned there may determine whether our species can survive future challenges on our home planet. In this sense, the Moon is part of humanity's long-term survival strategy. It offers knowledge, resources, and experience that cannot be gained anywhere else so close to Earth. Every Artemis mission moves us closer to a future where humans live and work beyond our planet. The Moon is the first chapter of that extraordinary journey. Understanding this purpose changes the way we see the return to lunar exploration. It is not a repeat of the past, but preparation for a new future. The real reason we are going back is not to revisit history, but to build what has never existed before. A permanent human presence beyond Earth begins with the Moon. Once we learn how to live there, the path to Mars and the rest of the solar system becomes far more realistic. The technologies tested on the Moon will determine how safely humans can travel across millions of kilometers. Life support systems must become reliable enough to operate without constant resupply from Earth. Food production methods must be tested in environments where traditional agriculture is impossible. Water recycling systems must achieve near-perfect efficiency to sustain long missions. Energy generation must rely on local conditions such as solar power in extreme environments. All of these challenges can be addressed on the Moon before risking lives on longer journeys. The Moon also provides a unique opportunity to test human psychology in isolated and hostile conditions. Living in confined habitats far from Earth will challenge the mental resilience of astronauts. Understanding these psychological effects is essential before sending humans to Mars for years at a time. The experience gained on the Moon will inform how future crews are selected and trained. It will also influence how habitats are designed to reduce stress and improve well-being. Over time, the Moon may become a place where humans learn not only to survive, but to adapt. Adaptation is the key to long-term survival in space. The Moon offers the first real opportunity for humanity to practice this adaptation beyond Earth. Each mission builds knowledge that cannot be learned in laboratories or simulations. Real experience in space is the only way to prepare for deeper exploration. This is why returning to the Moon is a necessary step rather than an optional one. It is the bridge between Earth-bound civilization and spacefaring civilization. The Moon represents the transition from exploration to expansion. This transition will define the next century of human history. As humans establish a presence there, the concept of home may begin to change. Home will no longer be limited to a single planet. The idea that humanity belongs only to Earth will slowly fade. A new identity may emerge where humans see themselves as inhabitants of the solar system. That transformation begins with learning to live on the Moon. The lessons learned there will echo across every future mission into deep space. In many ways, the Moon is the classroom where humanity prepares for its final exam in space. Success there opens the door to possibilities that once seemed impossible. Failure there provides valuable lessons while still allowing a safe return to Earth. This balance between risk and safety is what makes the Moon so important. It offers the perfect environment to learn without catastrophic consequences. That is why space agencies see the moon as the first step to leaving Earth forever. And that is why humanity is going back after more than half a century. Beyond the practical benefits, the return to the moon carries a powerful symbolic meaning for humanity. It signals that exploration is once again a priority for nations working together toward a common future. The image of humans living on another world will inspire new generations to study science and engineering. This inspiration may lead to breakthroughs that benefit life on Earth in unexpected ways. Technologies developed for survival on the moon often find applications in medicine, energy, and sustainability. The extreme conditions of the lunar environment push innovation to levels rarely seen in ordinary research. For example, closed-loop water recycling systems can improve water use in dry regions on Earth. Advanced solar energy systems designed for lunar nights may improve renewable energy solutions at home. Even materials created to withstand radiation and temperature extremes can have industrial uses. The moon becomes not only a gateway to space, but a laboratory for solving Earth's problems. This dual benefit strengthens the argument for investing in lunar exploration. Private companies are also joining this effort, seeing opportunities in transportation, construction, and resource use. This collaboration between governments and industry may accelerate progress faster than ever before. As more players participate, innovation becomes more rapid and more diverse. The dream of a sustainable human presence beyond Earth becomes increasingly realistic. The Artemis missions are carefully planned steps in this long process of expansion. Each mission tests equipment, procedures, and human limits in preparation for longer stays. Lessons learned from early missions will shape how permanent bases are built and operated. The moon offers a place where humanity can practice living in harmony with a harsh environment. This practice is essential for survival on planets where conditions are even more extreme. Over time, knowledge gained on the moon may allow humans to design self-sufficient habitats anywhere in the solar system. These habitats could function independently for years without support from Earth. That level of independence is necessary for true space colonization. The moon is where humanity begins learning this independence in real conditions. Every astronaut who walks there becomes part of a much larger story than a single mission. They become pioneers of a future where humans are no longer limited to one world. This perspective changes the meaning of exploration from adventure to preparation. The return to the moon is not about planting flags, but about building foundations. Foundations for travel, for science, for survival, and for expansion into the unknown. The quiet gray surface of the moon may soon host the most important experiments in human history. Experiments that determine whether our species can thrive beyond Earth. That is the deeper reason why humans are returning. After more than 50 years away, if you want to follow humanity's journey beyond Earth and understand the future of space exploration, subscribe to the channel and join us for the next discoveries.